welcome back. I hope you're all doing very well. If I'm looking sleepy, it's because I am sleepy, but I'm hoping it's just going to be like a really nice cozy vlog today. It's not super early, but I did just want to kind of get myself out of bed this morning. It's obviously going to be like a week since last week's video that you're watching this, but for me it's basically like the next day from when I filmed last week's video. So I'm getting better, like I'm still feeling a bit rough. I say I've got dressed, like I've got a jumper on, but I basically have like pyjama bottoms and slippers on because I just want to be like super comfy today. Just kind of done a bit of skincare, freshened myself up a little bit, had a quick tidy up in here, grabbed a very quick snack for breakfast. I've actually got a smoothie here as well, which I haven't drunk yet, but I thought it would just be nice. Well, actually James got me the smoothie. I'm not going to say I got myself a smoothie because James came and brought it up for me, bless him. I fancy a slow morning. I did get myself a new hairbrush. That might be really boring, but I actually really like it. And if any of you guys have like quite fine hair or kind of more delicate hair, I think fine hair is quite delicate anyway, then I got the Tangle Teaser. It's a pink one. I think you can get different colours, but it's actually specifically made, sorry if there's like bits of hair in it, but it's actually specifically made for like thin fine hair, and I'm really getting on with it. Like it really is good at getting knots out without feeling like you're pulling your hair. I really like it. It feels really nice to brush my hair with. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that because it's really nice. I'm getting on quite well as well with my bed head stick that you might have seen me mention a couple of videos ago for when I do have like my slick back hair. It's actually really good for keeping my flyaways and things back. So yeah, I'm doing well with that as well. But anyway, yes, I thought I would just say hello this morning before we go into like the nice cozy intro. How are you all? Let me know in the comments. Are you looking forward to the end of January? I am going to go and get the bed made, have a quick little tidy up upstairs, get myself, I'm feeling fresh, but just get everything feeling fresh, get the house feeling nice and fresh. I also need to show you something new in the guest bedroom that's actually next to me, which I cannot wait to show you. So I'll show you that shortly as well, but yeah. I'm just going to cozy up for a little bit, enjoy my smoothie, do a little bit of reading, but it's actually some non-fiction reading this time, which I will chat to you about very shortly because I've got something exciting to share with you. And then yeah, we will just have a nice slow start to the day. Hope you enjoy it. So I have just spent a very cozy, I don't know, like half an hour or so just catching up on a little bit of magazine reading, actually. Drinking my smoothie, which is honestly so good. I never want it to end. It wasn't one, it was like a homemade smoothie. It came like bottled, if that makes sense. I think it's like a strawberry and banana one, but it's so good. I thought I would chat to you because obviously I talk a lot about books, but I've actually been trying to get like a little bit more into magazine reading. I have been trying out an app called Readly. You have probably heard of it, but basically with Readly you have access to something crazy, like over 7,000 or something different magazines, different newspapers. I've just been reading Gardener's World actually, which I absolutely love. I used to be signed up to Gardener's World, but I just find having it digitally so much easier because you can go back and look at previous editions, you can like remind yourself, you can flick to certain pages, you can have it so that you've got like multiple people set up on the subscription as well. I have been having a read up of the February edition because it's always a month ahead of basically gardening jobs, which I find really useful because lots of you will know that I get quite into gardening kind of around springtime. I've already planted lots of spring bulbs, which is really exciting, but I'm still a bit of an amateur. I still quite a lot of the time feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. I was reading through the February edition, it was telling me that I need to start sowing, I need to start weeding, I need to be pruning, I need to be basically getting the garden prepared and ready for growth again, which is super helpful. And you can literally, you'll see on the screen recording next to me, you can literally just like flick through the different pages, you can save bits. It's really interactive and it's honestly just so easy to just go through your favourite magazines. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of a little bit of a step away from the normal like hardcore fiction reading that I'm doing, but literally even if I wanted to just sit and read a newspaper, or I wanted to read like Radio Times, or I wanted to read Grazia, or you know, something about the fashion world, I've got really easy access to literally all of that anytime I fancy. Like I could even have a look through wedding magazines, which is something I'm definitely going to be doing. Excitingly, I do have a link which will be in the description box and also on a pinned comment, which will actually give you a 2 months free trial if you were to click it and sign up. It takes like 2 seconds to sign up. It's so easy, it's really user friendly, it's literally just an app that you can download. You obviously then have the option to continue the subscription, but you can literally cancel it anytime you want to. You're not kind of signed up for 6 months or something. You can literally have full control over it. So yeah, I will make sure that the link is in my description box if you would like a completely free 2-month trial of Readly, just to have a play around, just to see if maybe there's something that catches your eye. I think it's just perfect to kind of give you a little bit of a time, maybe on a Sunday morning with a nice cup of tea, to kind of just sit and flick through a magazine on your phone or on your iPad or something. Yeah, just have a nice bit of time to yourself. So yeah, as I said, use the link in the description box for a 2-month free trial that you can literally cancel anytime you want to cancel it. And I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you find something that takes your fancy, because I'm sure I will have even more recommendations as the weeks go on. So Jasper has decided he would like to show you what's new in the guest bedroom. So I decided to get myself a brand new mirror. This is the outfit of the day. FYI, we're staying nice and cozy. If I try and move back without standing on this little teddy bear on the floor, this is my brand new mirror. It is from the same place that my hallway mirror, my living room mirror, the snug room mirror, all my favourite mirrors are from. I got it from William Wood Mirrors. It's actually very similar to the style of mirror that we have in the living room downstairs. It's just a much lighter wash. I thought this room could kind of take a much lighter sort of whitewashed wood over the darker kind of rustic wood that we have in the living room, and it's in this absolutely stunning arch shape. I just thought I fancy a bigger mirror. It would be nicer for kind of when I'm doing like my outfit things and I'm taking some pictures as well, and the space could take it. I'm really, really in love with it. I think it suits the room so beautifully. It literally just fits in the space. It's hilarious. And then the mirror that was originally here, I've actually put upstairs in our bedroom because I've always wanted to put a mirror in that bedroom anyway. Excuse me. Excuse me. Jasper is being very attached at the moment. All of a sudden he doesn't want to be on his own and he's literally following me around everywhere and just wants to sit with me. I don't know if it's because he can like sense that I've been a bit poorly, and I don't know, he just doesn't want to like leave me alone. I don't know if I know dogs can kind of tell when there's something up with you. He's my little shadow at the moment, which I don't mind, but yeah, he just doesn't seem to want to be on his own. So I'm going to keep an eye on that and just make sure it doesn't become a permanent thing. You will notice as well, I don't know if I showed you, have you squished yourself in the teeniest, tiniest little space possible? Look at my book. This was a little while ago actually, but I was not very happy. We had some stern words after that event occurred, didn't we? Yes, you're looking at me like, how could I possibly do that to you? Anyway, so I feel like the room is kind of really starting to look done now. You can see such a gorgeous reflection in the mirror as well. I just love it. I feel like I'm really, really happy with how this room is looking now. Excuse my little hand wash laundry basket in here. I've actually kind of put a separate one aside because I have so many at this time of year. I have so many like jumpers and knitwear and very delicate fabrics, and James is an absolute gem at doing washing. He is so good. He's like so on it. I can't complain. But I just prefer to do like my wools and my delicate materials separately, just because I have a very specific way of like washing them and things. So yeah, I keep like all of my knitwear and things in there, and as you can tell, that is a task that I need to do, so maybe I'll get that done today. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the corner's looking, with how the mirror is. I feel like this room's had a really, really nice makeover, and it just feels very like country and rustic and farmhouse, and I love the colours. I'm just really pleased with it. Especially this little squishy blob on the bed. I also, when I popped to the shops the other day, I decided to pick myself up some tulips. It was just a very small little bunch of tulips, but I feel like at this time of year, sometimes it's quite nice to just have just a small pop of colour in the house. And I have a very empty windowsill. There's like nothing going on here apart from a picture of me and James and a room spray, because it's kind of that in-between time, isn't it, where I need to kind of restyle everything, and it's not really spring yet, so I'm just kind of finding places for things. But yeah, I thought they looked quite pretty. I have some serious de-weeding to do. Oh my gosh. Now that I'm kind of feeling a bit better, I need to get my butt out into the garden and give the flower beds a bit of love. The flower bed over here, I don't know how well you can see, isn't too bad. I need to cut down this astilbe because I haven't done that yet. But obviously the hydrangea and everything, I'm just gonna leave as it is. There's not really anything else in that flower bed that I need to worry about. But this flower bed, it seems to just get so many weeds in it, like so many. I need to actually get like an obelisk thing for my sweet peas this year. I kind of had a makeshift one last year that James kindly made me out of bamboo sticks, and it just didn't really last that well because the sweet peas got so heavy. Sorry, I realised I'm literally chatting away to you and I'm not even looking at you. I'm just like showing you the flower bed, which is not looking very pleasant. But yeah, I want to get like a proper obelisk for my sweet peas this year and do it properly, train them properly, keep them like nice and prim and proper, and keep them happy. So that's something that I need to look out for. But I have like a good few months before sweet peas even start to appear. It's kind of like around May time, isn't it? I think that you actually start to get much growth, just from memory. I could be wrong. I need to give my rose bush a cut down because it's kind of got some long spindly bits. I planted more allium this year, slightly different ones to last year, I think. I feel like I planted ranunculus. Did I plant any tulips? I can't remember. And I planted some other bits. It's kind of just gone out of my head because I did it back in October and it just seems like so long ago that I did it. I will properly show you this flower bed. But yeah, there's not much going on. As you can see, my fern, 2 hydrangea, one of which didn't flower last year. I was going to say this year, but last year. So hopefully it flowers this year. My astilbe, my why have all the names of every single plant in the world gone out my head? Fuchsia. I've just forgotten everything. I am quite excited for like the sunny days to be back and to be back out, sitting in the garden. Obviously I'm not a summer person. I don't really do heat, but I love sun. Very big difference. For people like me, sun and heat is a very clear big difference. So I love sun, but yeah, I'm looking forward to being back out in the garden again. It would just be lovely, getting the sofa out, being able to sit there with my book, with some fresh strawberries, reading a book. That's exactly what I was doing, I think, in March last year. So fingers crossed it won't be too long until we get some nice weather, because today is very overcast. Guys, this is your reminder that as much as it may look like I have everything together, as much as it may look like I'm planning my tulip displays, I also still have Christmas cushion covers on the sofa. I have one here, and I also have a sneaky feeling this one is also a Christmas cushion. I mean, look at the state of my sofas. I feel like sometimes it's good to just show you a bit of the reality of, like, behind the scenes of actually how things are looking. I mean, the sofas get jaspified, so they have to be covered, and a lot of the blankets are actually being kept in here. See, I have a Christmas card over there. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I really don't have it all together. So please don't ever feel like my house is perfect, because I have not, I mean, I know I've been ill, but I have not even gotten round to taking all of my Christmas cushion covers off the sofa. It just hasn't happened yet. As you can tell, this is most definitely the laziest day that I have had in a while, but I don't know if I ever told you guys that I started watching it, and to be honest, I'm shocked that I had never watched it before, but I have been, whilst I've been ill, binging Gilmore Girls like you would not believe. I had quite a few days where I literally just didn't want to get up off the sofa all day. Like, I just felt so rough. I just found Gilmore Girls to be such a comfort. It's just so, like, nostalgic, and it's so comforting, and it's such an easy watch. And I love the characters, and it's actually really, really funny. I mean, I think maybe a few of, like, the things that they say, like, in the first couple of series, maybe you wouldn't get away with saying now, but I think it's absolutely brilliant. And I'm only, I think, at the end of season 2, so I still have so much to watch, which is so exciting. But oh my goodness me, I just can't believe that I'd never even watched it. I fancy watching it now. I fancy just, maybe I should go make another cup of tea and just watch an episode of Gilmore Girls. I've got a little bit of quiet time in the house because James has just taken Jasper out for a walk. He's taken him for quite a long one this afternoon, just to kind of get him out and tire him out a bit. So as much as I really wanted to go, I don't, like, fully have the energy to go for a super long walk with him just yet. I mean, it's not like crazy long, because Jasper's obviously still only, oh my gosh, like maybe 8.5 months old, I want to say. Nearly 9 months old, oh my gosh. But yeah, James just said, you know what, you stay at home, you just chill out, like, have a bit of quiet time, and I will take Jasper out. So I was like, do you know what, fine, enjoy, crack on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna watch like one episode or maybe half an episode and just put my feet up. Oh, I thought they were back. I saw a shadow at the front door and it scared me. Yeah, just put my feet up for a bit, and then yeah, it will be time to start thinking about what to have for dinner. I have had quite the lazy day.
Sorry, can you be my mom too? Yeah, sure we are. Oh, have you been using your screen weight like that?
Look at this Kindle setup going on. Don't mind Jasper in the corner, desperately trying to pretend like he's not trying to get into Ronnie's old toy basket because he thinks I can't notice if he does it really slowly and really quietly. But look at this Kindle setup. I love this. This was a Christmas present from my dad that I asked him for like the ultimate lazy Kindle reading. No, you can't go in the basket. So I have the clicker to basically turn the page, and then I've got my holder so that I can be super lazy. Unfortunately, the holder's not long enough and it doesn't fit enough to attach onto the headboard, so I can't have it like actually in front of my face, but I can work with sideways. I always sleep on my side anyway, so this is what I'm going to be doing for the next half an hour or so until James comes to bed, and I am loving it. Excuse me. Can you see this cheekiness? Excuse me. No. No. Good morning. Happy, what day is it? Sunday. Happy Sunday. I have had a nice slow morning. I've just kind of just freshened my face up and put a little bit of makeup on for what feels like the first time in a very long time. And I've got a fresh cup of tea as well, which is also double acting as a hand warmer because it is so chilly today. It's like 1.5 degrees. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't rain. I think we're due a lot of rain, but yeah, we will see. I don't have a super busy day planned. As I said, it's quite a chilled weekend. I don't know where I even ended up finishing filming yesterday, but honestly, I just didn't do that much. I don't always lead the most exciting life. I'm just such a home person. I've popped out this morning. I actually went to get my nails done. I still had like Christmas nails, but I've just gone for something nice and neutral. It's got a very, very subtle shimmer to it, and it's like a pinky beige, pinky nude, which I thought was nice. I had to like postpone my nail appointment from when I was feeling quite poorly, so they were long overdue. I had like snowflakes and stuff on my nails. I thought, you know what, I can go and do that. I'm still kind of feeling quite tired, but I just have to sit there and natter and hold my hands out, so it will be fine. So yeah, I've been to do that this morning, come home, made myself a fresh cup of tea. It is 11:30, so the morning has disappeared. We have my dad and Ronnie popping over in about an hour and a half or so, just to kind of pop in and see us, because I'm actually, over the next sort of couple of weeks, I'm actually away quite a lot for work, so it's going to be a bit of a heavy couple of weeks, which I need to prepare myself for. So before all of that, I haven't seen my dad for a little while, so he said he'd come over and see us. We will probably take the dogs out for a nice stroll, which will be nice. Just before that, James is going to cook us a nice roast dinner, but we've decided to have it as like a Sunday lunch rather than a Sunday dinner, so that we can just sort of have a bit of a snacky dinner later. We can have a really chilled out evening and just prepare ourselves for a new working week, which I think will be really nice. One thing that actually has arrived, sorry about the really orange light, one thing that actually has arrived, which I've just called James upstairs for us to have a little look at, is I ordered a few fabric samples because we are long overdue getting the blind in our snug room redone. I'm getting bits of fabric everywhere, but you might not have noticed because it's hard to see and I don't really show it that much, but if I come into the snug room, I'm going to have to pop the light on. This blind, basically up here, is actually broken. Like, it doesn't really work very well. We can't fully pull it up. It's just, it was in the house when we got the house. I think it's quite old. I think it's been there for quite some time because all of the blinds in the house were like the same and we've just gradually been changing them. But I wanted to just, it's also, I don't know how well you can see, but it's quite like a sort of goldy, yellowy sort of colour, which just isn't my personal sort of style. So I wanted to find something that would fit the room a bit better, and I ordered some samples from I Live Fabrics. We actually have I Live Fabrics in the guest bedroom and the curtains. I can't remember if there's anywhere else that we've had it done. I think it's just the blind in the guest bedroom, which I absolutely love, and the quality that they have made it is just so good. Sorry, I've just noticed one of our neighbours has still got their Christmas wreath on their front door. It just like caught my eye. Hey, the festivities never need to end. That's cool. But anyway, sorry, that was completely random. I just went off on a tangent. But yeah, we've got that, and then we've also got the fabric for the curtains downstairs, which I actually think might look quite nice in this room. So I've reordered the sample for the fabric from the curtains downstairs. Are you coming up? So I'm going to see what James thinks. I'll show you the fabrics and you can let me know what you think as well. But I'm excited. It's just another like teeny little project that we can just tick off the list. So, help me lay them out. We have these, oh, they're the same. This one, I think they're the same. This one and this one. I basically ordered 4, I think. I can't remember if there was another one. I thought there was another one that I got. This one is a no. I think that's too dark. I think that's too grey.
Don't like that one.
You don't like that one?
Or
I think they're a bit too dark.
that one.
Yeah, I think they're the same. That's just a different pattern. Personally, I think it's between these two. This one's like more of a prominent pattern and it's a bit thicker. And then this one is the curtains that we have downstairs.
Is it? Done this before.
What do you reckon?
I think it's quite nice.
I think it's quite nice.
I think that one.
Put it against the sofa as well. What does it
Dalton.
What does it look like against the sofa? Because obviously I wanted it to match the fabric that
Yeah.
we have in the room. Oh yeah, that's a nice match actually.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Yeah, should we go for that one? Show me the curtain one, just...
It's too thin, I don't like it.
Well, yeah, but it would be made into a blind. Yeah, I think this one looks nicer with the sofa. So this one is called... Dalton Putty. So I think Dalton is like the fabric type and the weave. I think it's like a chevron weave. And then Putty I think is the colour. So if anyone wants to have a look, that is the detail of the fabric. Well, that was a nice easy decision. I think we'll go with this one then. I'm going to drop her an email. I've already sent her the dimensions, so we'll get that one made. And we can finally sort our broken blind out, which James is very, very pleased about. I have to say, the smell coming from this kitchen is absolutely divine. I am so excited for this. Hey, gorgeous. Have you been having a little snooze? Big brother's going to be here soon, and you're not going to know what to possibly do with yourself. We'll have to show him the sights, won't we? Show him the countryside. Oh my goodness. So what's this? This is this is the turkey. This is a turkey that we love. We've had it a few times now and it's so good. Oh, look at the little potatoes. They are so adorable. Are they little baby ones?
Just what we had left over, really.
Oh, that looks so good. Oh, you make the best roast. Are these homemade? Mmm. Oh my gosh, my tummy is desperate for this. I'm so excited. You literally can't go wrong with a Sunday roast. Like, are you a roast or a barbecue person? Like summer or winter? Yeah, but like, do you most look forward to barbecues or roasts?
Barbecue.
Oh, see, I love roasts. They're literally my favourite. I would just have them all year round if I could. Oh my gosh. Best Sunday ever. Oh, this looks so delicious. I made this little arrangement. I say arrangement, it's a single stem, but if you watched my haul that I did, my little sort of pre-spring haul, this is the stem of roses that I got from the range. I think I linked it in the box, but I will link it again, and I popped it inside my poppy seed vase, which I got from a small business. I'll see if I can find it, but it looks so pretty. I thought it would make a really nice, cute little like Valentine's table setting. So yeah, I haven't really done the rest of the table, but I thought it looked really nice. Anyway, I'm going to tuck in to this plate of deliciousness. Hello.
It was, yeah, really cool. Move. Thinking, oh my
Jasper,
God,
Jaspy, come, come.